friends, what's going on? Alex here from Bad Galaxy. I hope that you are all doing well. Thanks so much for taking a couple minutes to check out this video. Please be sure to watch each video until the end, because at the end of each song, I'm gonna do a deep dive into the inspiration and motivation behind the songs. And if you know me, then you know that I'm terrible about talking about my music. I don't know what my problem is. It just gives me anxiety, and I think to some degree, I feel like if you tell the listener what the song is about, then it kind of ruins the whole magic and kind of ruins their personal experience with the song. But I also realize that's not always the case, and I think a lot of people actually do want to know what the artist was thinking when they wrote a certain song. So I'm gonna do my best to open up and just tell you guys about the meaning behind a lot of these songs and just, give you kind of a look into my thought process. So thank you again so much for checking out this video. I can't wait to share new music with you all in the future. Until then, peace and art, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Feels like I'll never get out of this. I think I'm stuck on repeat, 'cause I keep living the same life over and over, and now it's getting to me. And I tried working like a real man, and I tried playing the fool, and I tried following my dreams right into the fire and everything it consumes. And how will I know if everybody's laughing, if it's a joke, and I'm caught up in the middle of it? I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. No, I don't wanna wait. And I tell myself that it's hopeless, and it will only get worse. Oh, you know, but it's all just a trick of the mind, psychology in reverse. And I tried to manifest a new self, tried to visualize success, and I've tried to tap into the power of positive thinking, but it just made me depressed. And how will I know if everybody's laughing, if it's a joke, and I'm caught up in the middle of it? I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. No, I don't wanna wait. Delusional ideas will turn into real fears if you let them grow tall enough. Oh, one day you'll look up and realize they're overshadowing all that you love. Oh, it's a lonely retreat, it's a dead-end street, it's a song that shouldn't be sung. Oh, but I don't know what to do. It's in my blood, it's in my roots, it's in the parts of me that I can't touch. And I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. I don't wanna wait for the punchline to go. No, I don't want to wait. Alright, well, reverse psychology. I think that most people are familiar with the concept of reverse psychology, but if not, it's essentially just the act of telling someone that they can't do something or they can't have something, in hopes that that kind of talking will then trick the person into rising to the occasion and actually being able to achieve that goal or to want that thing. And it really is essentially just that. It's kind of a dirty mind trick. But at the time of writing the song, I was definitely feeling stuck in a rut. I felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again, and that I wasn't making any progress towards achieving my goals, and I was just super unhappy with my situation. And so in my own dark humored kind of twisted way, I was saying, well, if I just tell myself that things are the absolute worst and that they just couldn't possibly get better, then maybe I can use reverse psychology on myself and trick myself into thinking that things actually can improve. And the song is really not supposed to be super dark. It's definitely supposed to be kind of tongue-in-cheek, and I realize the lyrics are pretty explicitly dark, but that's kind of my own twisted sense of humor. So yeah, that's the inspiration behind reverse psychology. And as a small caveat, I'm not a psychologist, so you probably should not take any advice from me. He takes it all on the chin, good for a pun or a punchline. He's rising to the occasion, he's shining a light at exactly the right time. And if you could be anyone, who would you be? You know, people only see what they want to see. Inside, outside, you could change, you could lie. They don't know the half of it, they don't even try. There are still some things that I can't tell you. There are still some things I can't explain. Always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Well, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Well, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Yeah, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. He's gonna make you believe. He keeps it all on the surface. There's nothing really to see, there's nothing up his sleeve or hiding behind the curtain. Oh, and if you could be anyone, who would you be? You know, people only see what they want to see. Inside, outside, you could change, you could lie. They don't know the half of it, they don't even try. There are still some things that I can't tell you. There are still some things I can't explain. Always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Well, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Yeah, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. Well, he's always got it under, always got it under, always got it under control. When I wrote the song Under Control, I was thinking a lot about perception at the time, especially the way that we perceive other people and the assumptions that we tend to make about other people and their lives. You know, oftentimes you'll see someone and they may seem super friendly, they may seem happy, they may seem outgoing, and so we just kind of automatically assume that they must totally have their shit together and that their lives are perfect and that everything's great. And I think we all know that that is often not the case. And so that was really the inspiration behind writing this song, Under Control, because I think it just applies to a lot of people. And it can be a really tough position to be in, to feel like you can't express who you really are or to express how you really feel. It can be a really isolating and lonely kind of place to be. And so that's ultimately the inspiration behind Under Control. And yeah, thanks for checking that out. I hope you like it. In the afterlife, we'll all be actors, shining stars cast into outer space. Up on the big screen, light up the night sky, suspended in this semi-permanent state. I'll see you in a billion years. I'll see you in a billion years. And don't dwell on the darkness. You are the sun, you are the iris. I wish you would come back to the bright side. Open your arms and embrace the light. In the afterlife, the world turns backwards. There is no future and there is no past. We are just songs now, music and moonlight. We are unborn into the infinite black. I'll see you in a billion years. I'll see you in a billion years. And don't dwell on the darkness. You are the sun, you are the iris. I wish you would come back to the bright side. Open your arms and embrace the light. Don't dwell on the darkness. You are the sun, you are the iris. I wish you would come back to the bright side. Open your arms and embrace the light. In the afterlife, we'll all be actors, shining stars cast into outer space. Well, when it comes to the song Iris Eye, I'm not really even sure where to begin kind of describing that one. Ultimately, if you listen to the lyrics, it definitely touches on some heavy subject matter and asks a lot of big existential type questions about life after death and what happens to us when we die. But on a more simple level, I think the song is really about finding peace and balance and serenity in your life, especially when you start to go to that dark place and you're feeling depressed or you're feeling overwhelmed or just kind of generally feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's a reminder to tell yourself that, you are the sun, you're full of light, you're full of energy, and you have like so much more to give. And I think that's super important. It's really important that we kind of remind ourselves of these things, especially when we go to those like dark places. So that's really the inspiration behind the song Iris Eye. And again, similar to Under Control, that's another brand new song that I haven't had a chance to play out too much. There's actually a lot of alternate versions that I've written of that song, a lot of different lyrics that I've kind of added or removed. A lot of revisions and edits have been made to that song, but I'm really happy with the place that it's in now. And prior to the pandemic, I did get to play it out live with the band a couple of times, and we really started to hone in on an arrangement that I thought was sounding pretty cool. So hopefully before too long, we'll be able to get back out and play some more shows. But that's Iris Eye. Thanks. Falls down in New York City, love, and the world hangs heavy on your heart. Just remember that soon the flowers will bloom in the gardens of Old Central hard across the river, love, and the ice drifts slowly to the sea. Just remember that spring will soon come again to the city of dreamers, the city NYC Lullaby is one of my favorite songs to sing. I wrote that one probably about a year ago, and at the time I was watching a lot of movies from the 30s and 40s with, you know, Bing Crosby and Ginger Rogers and actors like that, and I just loved the music from that time period, you know, Rodgers and Hammerstein, Gershwin, and I just love those arrangements. I love the chord changes. I love the way the people sing back then. And all of that really inspired the way that I went about writing NYC Lullaby. And of course, I could never, you know, hope to reach the level of those composers, but they definitely inspired me to write this song. And the song itself is, you know, is really what the title suggests. It's kind of a sweet, tender, short little lullaby to the city that never sleeps and the place that I've been calling home for the past 8 years. And lyrically, the song is really about trying to shake off those winter blues. You know, winter in the city can be really harsh, just snow and sleet and rain and the river's all frozen over, and you just kind of had that feeling like it's never gonna be spring again, like summer, spring, it's never gonna come. It's just always going to be winter. So NYC Lullaby is kind of just a little reminder that, hey, you know, you just gotta wait it out. Eventually spring is gonna come again, and the city is gonna come back to life, and it's gonna be beautiful, like it was. The Commodore, the Jersey Devil himself, just a black sheep on a black sea screaming out. page and ship it, kid. Always a lover waiting somewhere in the wings, or turning on the vine, my little consumptive king. Tried to disappear down in Havana like a ghost, and just blend into the bar behind the whiskey and the smoke. Oh, never been afraid, never been afraid. Never been afraid, never been afraid. Never been afraid, never been afraid of the gone or the grave. Gotta feel it from the front line of the gone or the grave. Gotta feel it from the front line. All this patriotic imagery, yeah, the gruesome hallmarks of war. Just a mouthful of dust to the captain of the Commodore. And he says, take me where the action is. I wanna feel the pulse and the panic of the powerless. I'm unconventional, yes, but it's not my fault. I grew the fear when I was young, and now I'm numb as an adult. Well, love is a good horse, truth is a torch. It's not hard to keep it burning, but you've got to light it first. Save the polish for the saddle, we won't need it for the story, no. Truth is a torch, we'll keep it burning for the glory. Always a lover waiting somewhere in the wings, or turning on the vine, my little consumptive king. Tried to disappear down in Havana like a ghost, and just blend into the bar behind the whiskey and the smoke. Oh, never been afraid, never been afraid. Never been afraid, never been afraid. Never been afraid, never been afraid of the gone or the grave. Gotta feel it from the front line of the gone or the grave. Gotta feel it from the front line of the gone or the grave. Gotta feel it from the front line. At the feet of the fire, wanna feel it from the front line. If you've been following my music for the past couple of months, then you'll know that Never Been Afraid is the song I released a few months back, and it's inspired by the life of Stephen Crane, who was an incredible American author, poet, and war correspondent, and he truly lived a very, very full and short, but a very full and incredible life. I've already spoken a lot about the motivations and kind of the inspiration behind the song. I've even dug deep into the lyrics, so I don't want to go too deep into it right now. But again, this song is inspired by the life of Stephen Crane, and if you're not familiar with his work, then I really suggest that you read the book Badge of Courage, or just take a moment to do some research on him. I really feel like he is a not so much overlooked, but just underrated writer, and obviously is a big hero of mine. So that's the inspiration behind Never Been Afraid. All right, friends, well, that's it. That's the end. Thank you all so much for taking a few minutes to check out this video. I'm really happy that I was able to share these new songs with you. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to follow me on Spotify and on all the social media platforms so that I can be sure to keep you up to date when I've got new music coming out. Please stay healthy, stay safe, and I can't wait to reconnect with you all again really soon. All right, bye.